Hello everyone, this is Yonju from Mezut Academy, and I'm going to walk you guys on how to redesign WhatsApp app from scratch using Figma. So let's get started guys. First of all, I'm going to create my frame using this icon here, as you can see. I'm going to go for the iPhone 11 Pro here. You can choose anyone guys, but I prefer this one. So this is my first frame, and I'm going to rename this to splash screen. So this is now my splash screen. For the WhatsApp, for the home page, for the WhatsApp, for the splash screen, is only the logo that is there and from Facebook. So now I'm going to get the logo for WhatsApp using a plugin called Iconify. So this is the plugin here, and if you don't have this plugin, you can go here, manage plugin, and install the plugin. So I'm going to use Iconify. So this Iconify now, and I want to search for WhatsApp. I'm going to search for WhatsApp. Okay. And I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go for this one. Oh, or you can just drag it to your Figma. That will do also. Instead of going to import the icon. So I can close this now. So these are WhatsApp logo. And I'm going to group this. So if you want to group an icon together, so go to it, Ctrl Z here. So Ctrl G to group. So I've grouped it now. As you can see there. I'm going to name it WhatsApp logo for better identification. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put it and here. And I think the WhatsApp logo is kind of big. So I'm going to reset it using the scale tool. The scale tool is here under the move through. I think it is okay now. So I'm going to put it down there. Yeah. And then I'll add a little bit effect to this. It's just the drop shadow that I'm going to add. As you can see it here. I'm going to click this plus icon and add the drop shadow. That's all what you need to do. As you can see, it's better now. And then I'm going to add the text seen from Facebook as it is on WhatsApp. So this is the text too. I'm going to click it here. I'm going to write from. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is here. And I'm using Pompous. I'm using Pompous for the text regular. I'm going to make it. Let me make the height, the size to be 18. So shift I to zoom to fit. I mean shift 1. Okay. I'm going to put it on and here. I'm going to add another text in Facebook in all capital letter. F. Something like that. I'm going to use the size of 24 for this one. This will be bold. Let me zoom in a little bit. I think it's okay like this. I'm going to change the color to green. So I want to change the color. As you can see here, I'm going to click here. I'm going to use the pen tool to pick a color from the WhatsApp logo. I'm going to use this. Okay, so these are splash screen. This is only the thing that is on WhatsApp first thing as you open it. So I'm going to create another screen, another frame for the home page. Zoom here. So I want to duplicate this. You can hold Alt on Windows and Option on a Mac. So I'm using Windows, so Alt. I'm going to hold your Alt and then drag. As you can see here. Control Z. I don't know what happened there. So Alt and drag. Yeah. And I don't need this. I'm going to delete that. And this also. I'm going to delete this also. So I'm going to rename this to the home screen for better identification. Double click that and then home page. And then I'm going to close all this. I want the home screen to be under the splash screen. You can just drag it here like this. Yeah, because splash screen is the first screen, then the home page. So actually I'm designing the WhatsApp in dark mode. So I'm going to be using dark mode. The theme which I'm designing for is the dark mode. So for the nav bar now, I'm going to draw a rectangle. This is the rectangle. We want to draw a rectangle. So I'm going to draw a rectangle for the nav bar, which is 375 width and height is 169. That should be okay. I'm going to color it, change the color using the pen tool. So I already have the color, so I'm going to choose this color. Yeah, change that. Oh, I'm not sure which of the. I don't think it's this one. I think it's actually the first one. Sorry guys. And then I want to lock this so that it won't be moving up or down when I'm doing other things on the home screen. Is that I'm not going to use a lot of shortcuts for those that are just getting into Figma. So I've locked that, and then I want the rest to be another color. I'm going to also draw a rectangle. which is 375 by 64. I'm going to use another color for that, which is this color. Yeah. Now, let me switch this up a little bit. Okay, I get into something. So now I want to, for WhatsApp, we are going to have a text here saying WhatsApp. So I want to grab my text again to write WhatsApp, and the W in capital letter, H A T S, and capital letter A P P. Don't forget I'm using pumpings. So that's okay now. Let me actually drag it to the top. Not that top. I think something like this is okay. And then I'm going to change the color. You're actually using your WhatsApp as a guide. You know the color is not black. I'm going to use my pen tool again and use this color. I think that's the color that WhatsApp is in. Then we have a search icon here and a amalgam. So I'm going to use another plugin called font and some icons. So you can install that by going to manage plugins and install it. But I've already installed mine. If you have it, you can install it that way. I'm going to run it. So the font is on the plugin. So I want to go for the search icon, and I think I'm going for this one. So this is it over here. I'm going to color this using color this using this color here. You can check out the X number here, which is 9EA3A7. If you don't know the color, you can check it out. I'm going to place something over here. I think it's okay here. And you also need to put, I think, a camera here and then text saying chat status and calls. So I'm going to grab a camera icon now using the same plugin that I just used for some icons. You can install it. Is a good plugin. So I'm going to search for camera and I'm going for this one. So this is it over here. You can use Z and do a right angle to zoom it in. So this is it here. Here's the camera there. So I'm going to zoom out using control minus at the top, at the number top, to zoom out a little bit. I think it's okay like this. I'm going to drag it here and change the color to the color we were using. You can also pick the color from here Okay, I'm not actually seeing it, so let me cancel this and pick the color now. Yeah, as you can see it, yeah, this is the color we are using. Okay, we are going somewhere with our design. And next thing I want to do is we have a chart, status, and course. So I'm going to grab my text tool again. So charts, no capital letter. Let me actually zoom in. Let me change back to my moving tool and Z to view this actual to full view this particular frame so you can see better. Then my text tool saying charts, no capital letter, charts. I'm going to align that later. Then status, then course. Okay, that's all we have. I'm going to drag this a little bit up and this also. Okay, this also. I just want to change the font size to anything. Yeah, I think anything is better. This one to 18. Also this to 18. I'm using pumpage for the test. I think it's okay now. Yeah, this camera a little bit up to match it. And I want to change the color of this text to green. The WhatsApp camera, now this icons too. I think it's good like this. In this chart, I want to change the color from black to green. Using my pen tool, and I have the color here. Green. I want to change this color also. Using pen tool. I'm going to go for this. Also this. Okay. Now, yeah, you are not actually through the navigation. We still have an icon supposed to be here, and the number of charts, the unread charts, I still come back to that. And now this contain the people we are chatting with. So for that, I'm going to grab my ellipse to for the profile picture. This is the ellipse tool. and hold shift if you want to draw the circle so that it will be rich. Now I'm not holding shift. As you can see, the circle is not doing very well, but if I hold shift, the circle will be balanced. Okay, I have to choose that again. As you can see, it's better and it's too big for the profile picture. I think 76 by 76. Oh, well, I made a mistake there. I'm going to do that again. And this is good. Perfect. I'm going to drag this. I think it's perfect. Okay, it's perfect now. And like a test of the person you're, the name of the person you're chatting with. For example, I'm going to use Diana because Diana, it depends on how you save the person number more. Diana, because I just finished watching this movie, Wonder Woman. That's why her name came to my mind. Diana, and change the. I'm going to change the color to be white. Diana. Put this a little up. No, not that. Something like this. And the text, what the person you're chatting with, the text, you need to say like, I need to say like A. Okay. How are you doing? Question mark. Let's move it up a little bit. Something like this. And change the color to white also. But reduce the opacity. Oh, I don't want to go with white. Well, let me try to reduce the opacity to 80. Let me see if that will do. I'm going to reduce the text size to 14. That should be good. Something like this. And then we have like the time chatting the person. You message the person. I'm going to go for any time is okay. I'm going to go for 1:57 p.m. in calculator. The PM should be in calculator. Yeah. Then change the color to white. Something like that. And now we need a line, like a straight line here. If you check your WhatsApp, you see tiny line there, very tiny. And if I want to do that under, okay, not under that, under my shape 2, you can see line. I'm going to hold shift so that it will be straight, and a tiny line holding my shift, and I will drag something like that. And I'm going to change the color also to white, and reduce the opacity to that 70%, so it won't be obvious that it's there. So I think it's okay. Then you're almost done with this home page. You need another, like, it's not only one person you're chatting with actually, so you need many of these. So there's actually a feature in SD which is called repeat grid. You can just repeat all this, but for now I'm just going to group all this, group it and make it one. Holding shift, select this, select the picture, the now text and the time, and control G to group all that. So I've grouped it as you can see here. So I just want to repeat this or this. So I'm going to hold my Alt to group on Windows and drag. Something is okay, I think. No, Control Z. Made the mistake there. And click Alt again. The spacing is too big. Huh? Oh, should use it something like 8. Oh, I know what that is up now. Sorry. Control Z a little bit again. Control Z. Yeah. Cancel. Okay. Come back to that later. Also, there's supposed to be a line here saying that we are actually on the charts icon. So I'm going to draw a line for that on that chart. Holding shift, don't forget. Something like this. Oh, come on. Control Z. Holding shift. Yeah. And I want it to be green. I want to change the color to be green. I'm going to make it 3 bold, so it should be visible. Maybe someone, I'm going to readjust this. Yeah, something like that. And next, there's okay. So and come back to this again. Follow my odds to duplicate. Oh, I know what that's happening. I don't know why that's happening. To Z. So I figured that out. Let me just right click and then copy it, Control C, no, Control C or Command C on Mac, Control C and Control V to paste. I have to now I don't know what's wrong with the odds. And 17 is good. Then paste it again. I have something like this. Don't forget to use 17 there. 17. Control V to paste again. Something like this. You guys get what I'm trying to do, right? So we might actually keep this now because we just want it. 17 pixel. Make your wow. 17. And then I'm not done with this. We are going to fill all this circle with pictures using a plugin called Unsplash. If you haven't installed it, you can install it by going to this nice plugin, then click Unsplash. So the plugin is running now. Okay, we just going to search for a random female picture. Okay. And before you use this, actually have to click. Then let me ungroup this. Let's click and then ungroup. So I can only pick the circle out of it. Then fill it with this pretty area. And that's done. I will have to ungroup this also. Ungroup this also. Ungroup. You can see the shortcut here, Control Shift G, because of those who are not into Figma. Ungroup. Then this. Ungroup. I'm going to select this ellipse and fill it with this here. Then this ellipse also. Wow, fill with this here. Let's actually use a male picture. We'll be using female. So let's use an awesome male picture. And this should do. Yeah. So I'm done with that. and it's obvious that it's not only there now you're chatting. So let me just change some name. Change the name to Rose. Let me pause the video and quickly change some of the names. So guys, I've added some little functionality to this app, and what I did was to create another person, which is Debbie, and then this blue tick, and this, and the number of charts that you have, and the number of charts you've not read. Because this video is getting lengthy, that's why I had to do that. And if you want to do this, it just basically what you need to do, for those that just need to Figma, is to create an ellipse, holding shift, and put a text, like change this ellipse to color green, then put text there like this 6. So I just need to adjust this number to center and change the color of the ellipse to green. So that's all what I did. I'm going to delete that. And for this blue tick, I actually use a plugin for that. The plugin is material design icons. You can install that. You see a tick there, and I just change the color. As you can see, that is not everything that I put the tick. What I'm basically doing is that you should just have the idea. This what the home page of WhatsApp look like. I think we can all do that. And this little icon, this, that's what I did. Now I want to create for the status, for the status page. So I'm going to hold my alt. So I've pasted that, and I'm going to name this, yeah, I'm going to name this by double clicking. I'm going to name it status. I should have actually named this charts. I'm going to, so this is now status, and for the status, the green color should be here. I'm going to change this color now to green. My pencil, going to pick the green. Change this back. With my pencil, this color, and this won't be there anymore. Just I just have to move this here, and just I just need to do is delete all this. I'm going to lock that because I want to delete everything, every content that is there. So lock, then I want to delete every content here. Oh, I forgot to pick my rectangle too. Sorry guys. Almost. And delete all this shift. And this too. So I already have an icon to use this icon. It's because of our time. If you want to get this icon, you just have to go to the plugin and search for contacts. That's all what you need to do. Because this video is getting into that's why I had to do that when I post the first time. So I just need to scale this using my scaling tool. I think I mean it will bit rush because it won't take much of time, and change this to white. Let me actually pause it again. There's nothing new that I wanted to just to add some little text so that it will be fast. So I'm back guys. This is all what I did. I didn't do not much. I just add some text my status and tap to add status of this, and I've also duplicated for the core, and I've taught you guys on how to do that. So what I want to do now is the status that people have updated. So I'm, I'm going to use my ellipse tool here. Don't forget hold shift so that to get it where. Yeah, and I'm going to remove this. Okay, let me add stroke first. If you want to add stroke, this is here. Add stroke, and the color should be green. Should be green. And I'm going to remove this fill. And then make this stroke to be maybe 3. Yeah, I think 3 is enough. Then I'm going to add some more functionality to that. The dashes, let me choose 30. Maybe now the person have posted 4 status. That's how it is on WhatsApp. Then add some text for the name of the person. Let's say this is Diana. I'm going to change that text to white. That's it. Then add another text. Say maybe this was 9 minutes ago. Oh, I don't want that in calculator. Sorry. then change the color. I'm actually going to use the pencil to pick this color. Then shift it up a little bit, something like this. And this line, I'm going to copy it. Control C, Control V. I'm going to drag it. Something like that. I also have for the viewed status, and copy that. So Control C, Control V, because I'm using Windows. Something like this. And let me group this. I'm going to group this so it will be easier for me to just drag it. So let me group all this. Holding Shift to select all. On the line, don't forget the line. So Ctrl G is the shortcut. So I'm going to copy now, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'm just going to drag that. And ungroup this because I want to change the name. You can't have Dana, recent, and viewed. So ungroup, Ctrl Shift G. I'm not using the shortcut. So now I want to change this Dana. I want to change it to Chris. And this. Now change this text to be viewed. Read updates. So I'm going to change the recent. This is going to be viewed. Yeah. So I can also use Unsplash for the picture here. So you can feed this video. I did this because of our time. We already know how to do that. So I'm going to remove some icons to be here, and I already have that here. These icons. And we have it here. And I'm going to grab the other. This. So I have Sorry about that, guys. So this is the icon here. I'll move it down. Move it down a little bit. And this to be in center. So we're also done with that. I'm sorry, I'm in a rush. I will have filled this page with the color and blur it, but make sure you subscribe to my channel. And for the next video, we are going to let me know if you want me to do the prototyping and do all this which I'm not doing now, and all this because this is supposed to be the same size. I mean the circle. So let me just do the for the course now, and let me know in the comment box whether I should do the prototyping and make some correction to this. So for the course, we have something like, I'm still going to do an ellipse for the person you've called. Shift, something like this. And sum up like this. Then the name of the person. I'm also going to use Diana for this. If you're buying Diana, you are watching this video, I'll be lucky. I'm going to change the text to white. Yeah. And another text saying the time, like saying today, comma, at maybe 12 o'clock a.m. That's when you called her. I'll change the color to white. And then move a little bit here, something like this. And I'm going to add the icon of call. You can actually go to the plugin, but when I pause the video, I already have that. And this is it. This is where the video call. Yes, maybe a video caller. Just like that. Sorry about that. And let me have this icon here. You check your WhatsApp. This is here. This icon. I'm sorry about this video getting lengthy. This next video, I'll try to recap everything I've done because allow it here. Something like this. Then as you can see, you can have, I think this line supposed to be this line. Just Control C, Control V. You can drag it down and move it, something like this. Yeah, something like that. And an icon showing whether you call the person or the person called you, or you missed the call. which is here very tiny. Now I'm going to paste it. I'm going to use my Z so that you can see this is it. And I'm going to use my sketch tool to make it bigger. Holding Y, holding Shift, then Shift 1 to zoom to fit. This is it. You can feel this with the Diana picture on the plugin on Splash. Oh, we actually have Diana picture, but we've not that already. Let's see where you can also get the same picture with it. Now I search for female the other time. Let's also do that. Female. Make sure you are selecting the ellipse before clicking it. Okay, we have her. Or else it won't work. You have to select it. I cancel this. So you can have many colors, like also for rows, then change the arrow to red. I just want us to know the basis how it is designed, and we are not consistent. Yes, I will say that because all these circles are meant to be the same size, like this one for Diana. As you can see, the width is 72 by 72. If I click on crease, it's 79 by 79. So right constant. But I'll try to correct all that in the next video. Let me know whether you want me to do the prototype. Prototype is a way of linking up the pages. So if I click on the status, if I swipe on status, it will direct me to this place. Or and you can see if you've not add some functionality to it, like the battery, the Wi-Fi, and the signal. And I've not actually designed the chart page. So let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that also with the prototyping. And I'll try to recap everything I've done in this video, the next video, but that will depend on your comments if you want me to. Or so this is the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like this video and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this design in the comment section. Thank you. So guys, see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and all these functionalities that I need, I'm going to add them in the next video. Bye.